Hello, everyone. Welcome to the webinar. My name is Mei Xin, Senior Scientist at PureAir Filtration. Today, I'm here to talk to you about services provided by our in-house lab and how you can implement monitoring solutions in your system and applications to improve system performance. We will have a Q&A session at the end. So in my presentation, I will focus the following topics. First, an overview on the lab services, the media testing and monitoring, breakdown into 3 different fields. First is the in-house media life analysis, and followed by an on-site media bed indicator and electronic bed monitor. Next is corrosion diagnosis services and 2 areas. The first is a corrosivity test kit we provide in our lab and with analysis service, and followed by environment corrosivity monitor. At the end, I will go over product innovation support and a short video for lab demonstration. So overall, I will explain in this presentation how media life is analyzed and how corrosion test kits work and what best practice our customer should be applied to ensure system peak performance. And please allow me to close my door. Sorry about that. So next, I'm going to talk about our laboratory services in overall. So recently we moved to a new location and with a brand new lab. And PureAir leads in gas phase filtration using chemical media to remove airborne contaminants. And media has a finite life. Over time, media begin to lose effectiveness. So continuously monitoring media efficiency levels is very critical for system performance and maintenance optimization. So our lab services optimize media performance to maximize value, and we maintain an on-site brand new laboratory fully equipped to conduct routine quality control and quality analysis to support our operation team. And we can determine remaining media life for customer samples. And we also can provide service to monitor air quality and identify the type and the level of corrosion contaminants in the air. So for media testing and monitoring, so once a filtration system is operational, media sample should be collected every 3 to 6 months and analyzed to project the remaining life. This can prevent system unplanned downtime or exceeding control specs or premature media replacement. And the process is for the customer is you collect the samples from system port and you fill and seal the sample into airtight bags and fill in request information and ship the sample to our new location. And this is provided as a complimentary service to all our PureAir customers. We also have the capability to conduct media analysis on other manufacturers' media. So tools needed for sample collection normally including media sampling probe, airtight plastic bags, PPE. Although the media is non-toxic, dust mask with proper PPE still are recommended. So if you need instruction sheet and sampling tools, we can deliver to you upon request. Next is very important information about the labeling. So if you send a sample without proper labeling, we either can reject re-request or the analysis will be delayed. We need to know media type, company name, contact name, and the sample ID. So where you collect the sample, when you collect the sample, and which system you collect the sample. With all the information, we can analyze your sample in a timely manner. So normally sample size is 1 cup, which is 240 ml, is a minimum amount required for testing. So certain media like safety drop, sometimes we need a little bit more sample, maybe up to 2 cups. And also please use very thick airtight bags, not a very thin sandwich bag. Because a lot of time when we receive sample in the lab, the bags are broken, so we cannot differentiate from different samples. That can delay your analysis. And also, as I mentioned earlier, we just moved to a new location. So please send all the sample attention to our lab to new address in Norcross, Georgia. So after we receive all the customer sample, there are certain lab procedures we need to follow to determine the activity remaining in the sample, comparing that to a fresh sample. So we will follow separation, grinding, extraction, and digestion, depending on what type of sample you have for us to analyze it. And we also apply different methods to analyze the active ingredient contents on the sample to determine remaining media life. Some of the tools we include visible light scanning using spectral photometer, and we use titration, and also we evaluate media physical characteristic to compare to different media, so we can come up with a comprehensive report. And as I mentioned earlier, to estimate the remaining media life, we compare the media sample results against the fresh products. So after the lab finished all the tests, we are going to file a report. So the media test report summarizes the comprehensive chemical analysis that predicts remaining media life. And also, please remember, media life depends on multiple factors, including the physical characteristics and chemical activity level, and also depend on your site what is the contamination levels, and the operating temperature, relative humidity, and also time of operation. So, and also different customer has different minimal allowable breakthrough concentration. So that will also determine when you need to replace your media. So, but generally, some of rule like for the media life, majority of product, if you see on the report, media life is close to 20% or below, it's time for you to order new media. So right away. For safety drop, which is an emergency gas media, which is related to safety, different customer maybe have a little bit higher minimal, like a remaining media life for before replacement. Okay, so we analyze customer sample from different sites. We also provide quality control and quality analysis for our internal operation team. And we did do every batch of PureAir media and goes testing after manufacturing and before delivery. And we ensure the highest quality standards for optimal performance for our media. And any batch that does not meet the quality specification is rejected. We also are working on ISO 17025 procedure and try to get our lab certified within the next few months. And that's going to help us to keep monitoring our services and provide the highest performance for our customer. So besides this media life analysis in the lab, by analyzing the chemical activity, we also provide a media bed indicator, and which is designed to give customer a way to check media life without relying only on lab testing. So most of the deep bed systems are equipped with a silver media bed indicator, and you can put the indicator at angle into your bed system and acts as a dipstick in the media bed. So the silver indicator corrodes as the media is used spent, so it can create a visual indication of remaining media life. So this is set up for you from using the nose approach, but lab testing may still be required for confirmation. And plus lab media analysis provided free service for our customer. And also we have a more advanced monitor, lifeguard to monitor media bed performance. So here is a little demonstration on the right lower corner. You can see how the system work and when the system media is spent and what kind of like a mass transfer zone moving from the bottom to up. At the same time, we can have a media bed monitor to monitor this process. So in short, like electronic bed monitor, Lifeguard is a first to market electronic monitor in the industry. So it gives a live readings to monitor media consumption in real time. That's a more advanced like analysis compared to our media life analysis because there are always going to be a little bit delay on the media life analysis. So this Lifeguard give you live readings, and also it improved the accuracy. So it can detect media bed efficiency level changes and calculate remaining media life. It also facilitates advanced scheduling for media changeouts. And so it can avoid unplanned downtime, contaminant breakthrough. It also can provide remote communication, so PureAir can help you monitor the system performance. So it is a first to market electronic monitor in the industry, and we have installed a lot for our customer. So I'm moving to a different area of our service, which is corrosion diagnosis services. Corrosion is defined as a byproduct, you build up of chemical reactions between corrosive gases and metal. So copper and silver are the two most susceptible to corrosion attack. So according to the ISA classification, and air quality testing is used to identify corrosion problems within the facility that can damage electronic components and cause unplanned downtime and costly repairs. So this testing can determine the types of corrosive contaminants with estimated concentration. It also can provide a hotspots within a facility and tell you which area is the most severely corroded and in the air, and it can also provide baseline data for corrosion control solutions that allow our customers to evaluate and maintain peak system performance. So PureAir does provide a corrosivity test kit, which consists a strip of silver and copper. And you can hang this kits in the application room for 30 days according to the ISA standard. And you place the kit in the area of concern vertically or label side up. And please do not touch the strip surface. And you following the procedures will ensure the test results are valid. And after you hang the kits in for 30 days, you can take it off and seal it in a plastic bag and send back to PureAir for analysis. And the test kits are analyzed to determine which type of gas caused the corrosion and in what quantities according to the ISA standard. And according to the ASHRAE guidelines, for environment with a GA rating higher than G1, a mild, and gas phase filtration of the inlet air and the air in a controlled environment is highly recommended. So if you see a G1, maybe you're okay for right now. But if you see a rating from G2, G3 up to GX, you need to take some actions right away. And another note is a lot of time we received coupons returned from customer site without providing the removal date. So a lot of time after communication, if we couldn't figure out, normally the report will, the rating, corrosion rating is calculated based on 30-day test interval. So we assume it's 30-day interval. And for CTK test, the duration range over 30 days or maybe less than 30 days. And with a removal date on the kits, we are going to report it, the corrosion ratings normalized to a 30-day, like 1 month value in accordance with the method outlined in the ANSI standard. So keep in mind, we do need a removal date if you remember to provide. So next is we have an environmental corrosivity monitor ECM version 2. This is more like an online real-time corrosion diagnosis results showing at your site. So you can put this one to your concerned area and you can continuously monitor the corrosion ratings. So you can protect, have a detection for corrosion to copper and silver sensors built in this monitor. And the LCD displays of corrosion and corrosion rate corresponding to the ISA standard. And also this monitor provides monitoring temperature, relative humidity, and differential pressure. So this is another pretty good way so you can conduct your own corrosion monitoring on site. And after time, you probably need to replace the copper and the silver sensors on the detector. So I have talked about our media analysis and also corrosivity analysis. Now I'm going to move to product innovation and customer solution formulations. So our lab will also provide product innovation support and application support. So we are expanding our testing capabilities and try to carry more sophisticated analysis to optimize product performance. And including some of the ASTM standard method, we also work closely with other customers and research facilities and third-party laboratory to expand our test capabilities. And our lab can conduct a bench-scale media prototyping to facilitate product innovation, including chemical impregnation to fine-tune our media for different application or different challenges. And also we can conduct a blending for special customer design. And also we can run new raw material screening, which is very critical for our product performance. Another area we can do in our lab is customer solution formulation. So PureAir can provide unique filtration solutions for gases not commonly found in the usual industries, and we service based on customer-specific needs. And if you share specific gas issues, we can provide details on the challenge and what main gases are causing the problem. And we can do lab analysis on the gases to examine the gas composition and filtration requirement. And also we can do research gas profile if needed. If the gases are unfamiliar, we conduct detailed research on their properties and behaviors to understand the best filtration approach and which media we can target the specific gas. And the last is we can help our sales team to deliver custom media solution. Based on research, we deliver a tailored media solution with a precise blends and quantities required to effectively filter the targeted gases. So next, we are going to do a demonstration, and we're also going to put our presentation on the YouTube. So Please enjoy.
Analysis conducted in our lab. Each media sample undergoes standard preparation, including sample selection, grinding, extraction, and digestion. Our lab utilizes visible light scanning with a UV-Vis spectrophotometer, filtration, and physical characteristics evaluation to estimate the active chemical remaining on the media. Prior to the analysis, the lab staff records the date, time, and sample identification in the lab book. Then we carefully select the media samples directly from the customer's sample bag and crush it into fine powder to increase the surface area to ensure complete chemical extraction. Next, we weigh certain grams of the crushed media and soak it in deionized water in a beaker. Stir it well. Sample solution will be left for a certain amount of time to ensure proper extraction. The sample solution is carefully filtered after extraction to remove solid residues. The filtered solution is then transferred to a PureAir in preparation for titration. Next, we prepare the necessary chemical reagent for the titration process. Titration is performed using the burette, with the sample solution being gradually added to the sample until a color change is observed. This color change signifies the endpoint of the titration, confirming the presence of the target compound. For visible light scanning, we measure the visible light scanning using a UV-Vis spectrophotometer to analyze the absorbance of the extracted solution at specific wavelengths. To do this, we dilute the extracted solution to ensure the absorbance falls within the linear calibration range of the spectrophotometer. So quartz, cuvette for light scanning measurements. Finally, we record the results in the lab book for further analysis and validation.
Thank you for your attention. And if you have any questions,